Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ATS. We are still in 1.32, and we are in a very interesting position today. I always wanted to take a job here, but we're not lucky enough to find something that goes here. I've seen a couple of screenshots from Alex and the other guys actually delivering to this spot, but for now, we simply position ourselves here. We are in New Mexico, by the way. If you're not familiar with this place, you can actually deliver to this area. Very interesting, very challenging parking here. Anyway, we're going to take a short trip. In this episode, we are going to explore the new road, US-550, this one. I haven't been there before, but we'll be taking a job from Albuquerque to Farmington. So a very short trip, around 200 miles, and we'll see how it looks. And I'll share some updates along the way, maybe answer some questions, do a little bit of Q&A. Yeah. We are still in the Peterbilt 389 with the Alexei P's exterior reworks. I don't think I need any lights. I also removed the CB radio just so I can see the right hood mirror much clearer. Also, oh, that's interesting. If I don't have my lights on, I don't have that computer on either, so let's maybe turn that on. The spark lights should be fine. Right. Let's see. Let's just glide along here, make sure I don't fall. Let's make sure my trailer doesn't either. Okay, so far so good. Man, that's actually a screenshot-worthy moment in there, huh? Maybe I should have taken that one. Oh well, it's a bit too late now. We'll see later if I can make it work. So the job should be somewhere here, and this should be opening, I believe. Yes. Really well done place this is. I hope to get a job here someday. And yes, I changed the trailer a bit from the previous video. Now we're hauling a solo trailer, no longer a double trailer. I think this is a 48-foot trailer with customized skin, so you can see the matching paint job. Really love this new trailer ownership feature that is coming with 1.32. It adds so many possibilities of mixing and matching your truck and trailer. Can't wait for our modders to add some real-life company skins to the trailer. That will be amazing, wouldn't it? For now, we stick with fancy paint jobs. Fancy matching paint jobs. And the reason why I changed to this trailer, I'll explain in a bit. It's a lot more exciting actually. At Albuquerque to Farmington, 211 miles. Beverages 19 tons. I love that icon. Let's take it. Right. Where's that thing? There it is. Is someone actually honking at me? Someone is. Interesting. Where the heck did you come from? Oh, climbing the curb there. Yeah, so I found out it's a lot more challenging. Not only with the... Can I go around there? No, I don't think so. And there's another Impreza there. One of the new cars in ATS 1.32. We'll have to find a U-turn slot somewhere. Maybe turn around this point. It should not be that difficult because this is a fairly large area. But yeah, even in maneuvering like this, actually maneuvering a 48-foot trailer is a lot more challenging, I found, than maneuvering a double trailer, because you're a lot more nimble, and the double trailers aren't really like full length. They're like, how do you call them, small pups or something? Yeah, they're the very small trailer types. The only difficult thing with double trailers is reversing. It's almost impossible with that dolly. And they're actually a lot more stable when you're on the road. I tipped over once already with this trailer. I was in Nevada. I was hauling, can't remember even what I was hauling, but nothing too heavy. But I was going at 80 miles per hour, which is right at the speed limit in the interstate. I think I was in 80, I-80. so within the speed limits, but in the I-80 there is this section where the bends are, I think, more than what you have in reality. I don't think if you're a truck traveling at 80, you will be able to manage turning there without incident. It's a really deadly bend, I would say. Can you move like that? I think I'm a bit too off. That's just a bit. So if you're traveling at 80, go through that bend with the new trailer stability and setting it at -0.5, which is like the, if you move your slider, trailer stability slider, all the way to the left, you'll be left with -0.5, and you'll really feel it with this kind of trailer. With the double trailers, I didn't feel it that much. Interestingly enough, it was a lot more stable than this one. So later on, as we're driving, you might see the trailer like tip over or be a little wobbly at points. Stop the engine, turn off the lights, and load it up. There we go. 3 p.m. Wow, hopefully we don't get to drive at night. It's 4 p.m. now. Took an hour to load that thing. But we're good. Engine sound, is that good for you guys? One should be a lot better. Sometimes I lessen the engine sound when I'm listening to podcasts or whatnot. So, while we're on the road, let me double check that we are indeed traveling. Okay, 550. We're going via, well, we're going to cross that beautiful interchange from Albuquerque. We're going to go off here, turn left. Alright, and then actually that's perfect. We go through that discoverable. I haven't been there before. Interesting. I wonder if that's new. Maybe not. Maybe I just haven't been there before. It looks like a truck dealer. Good. So one of the updates I have is about a new virtual trucking company that we're trying out. So as you might know, we have a virtual trucking company with vtlog.net, and if you want to join the company, I can give the link here. Just comment and I'll reply back with the link. So that's with vtlog.net, but Rohan suggested a new VTC system, a different website basically. It's called Trucksbook. Trucksbook.eu, I think, is the address, and we're trying to gauge right now which kind of system we like better. So right now I have two loggers running. One is the VTlog and one is the Trucksbook, and they're both automatically getting the info from the jobs, putting it in their respective websites, and then logging the jobs that I'm doing. And you can join in one or both, whichever you prefer. We're not yet sure which direction we're going, but so far, currently, both of them are active. So let me know in the comments if you are interested in joining, and I'll give you the link, alright? But so far, I'm liking the VTlog better. I think in terms of the info that you get with the jobs, when you do a job, after you do a job, you'll get the info on how far you've gone, how far you've traveled, what's the fuel consumption, what damage did you get, did you damage your truck or trailer or the cargo, you know, those things, those are being retrieved by VTlog. But Trucksbook gets the distance, it gets the mileage, but it doesn't seem to get the damage. And that's one of the things that I'm interested in, because we usually take a look at the damage as well, because it's like a part of the score. part of the unofficial score. When someone finishes a job, we look at how far they've gone and if they like damaged the truck in any way. If they didn't, so if they traveled long, if they had a very good fuel economy, and if they didn't damage their truck at all, like 0.00%, then that's like a huge plus in our books, right? That's a pro driver right there. But if you don't see that damage part, I think it's a bit incomplete, in my opinion. So I'm not so sure yet what to feel about Trucks book. Personally, I'm liking VT log a bit better, but we'll see. We'll give it a few weeks to weigh in. Maybe it's more stable, because VT log does have its moments when it fails to log the jobs, especially if you're doing quick jobs, I think. Moving to the left, we're coming across this beautiful, one-of-a-kind interchange in Albuquerque. Can't remember what the name is. You guys let me know in the comments. Good. This is the one. Let's check it out from outside here. Seeing that truck there with the tanker, and kind of missing those already. We don't have ownable tanker trailers just yet. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm really enjoying driving through ATS. This week I think is going to be pure ATS. Well, we are going to stream ATS to Pro Mods 2.30, but aside from that, I think the videos that I'll be making, I think I'll be sticking to ATS because I'm enjoying really the driving through the highways, the interstates, and all the highways in the US map. Even though it's a bit limited compared to what we have in ATS2, definitely has a unique feel to it, and the trucks as well give you a very different feel compared to the normal European trucking. So yeah, I think we're sticking with this at least this week. There's been a lot of speculation about when the 1.32 version will be released. Some are saying give it another week, some are saying give it 2 weeks, but I guess it should be around that point. Okay, here we are. As long as I don't speed up too much, it shouldn't be a problem. But once you get greedy, and once you try to skimp out on the braking and approach a bend at a very fast speed, then you start really feeling your trailer wobbling and your tires lifting off the ground and losing traction, and from there disaster ensues. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Entering the 550 soon, after this traffic light, that is. Right. A couple of folks are also speculating when Oregon will be released. Some are hoping a few weeks after 1.32, then Oregon will be released and then a compatibility patch will be made or something. I'm trying to remember what happened when Italia DLC was released. I remember there was a new patch, I think 1.30 was it? And then a few weeks after that, Italia DLC got released. I can't remember exactly, but I'm not sure. They weren't released consecutively, or at least successively, right next to each other, but I think in a matter of weeks, right? I can't really remember, you know me. Goldfish memory. You let me know in the comments how it was with Italia DLC, and maybe it's the same pattern here. Maybe Oregon is just around the corner. I mean, with Gamescom, SCS is there at Gamescom, and they're going to allow people in there joining the event to test drive, have a sneak peek, a preview of Oregon and beyond the Baltic Sea. It's growing dark. Let's turn on our lights. And can you see my truck here? Can you feel the wobbliness? Because my trailer is wobbling bit by bit. I can feel it already. Whenever I turn a bit, oh, love that Impreza. Whenever I turn, there you go, it wobbles just a bit. And if you look at the side mirror, where I almost hit that car, it wobbles even more. So yeah, I think I have to keep it stable. I have to keep it really intact. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, there you go. It's a lot more unstable now, which is I actually like it. You know, it's a lot more realistic, I would say. You're always on your toes. You can just put 70, like 70 miles per hour is the limit here on this road. You can't just go to 70, hit cruise control, and then just steer effortlessly all throughout. You have to control it. You really have to mind those bends and slow down on those bends and steer as gradually as possible. Otherwise, you'd end up with a sleepy, tippy truck. I think there are too many Imprezas right now. We just passed, well, a blue one just passed us by. Also, people were saying that there is a bug currently with both ETS2 and ATS in 1.32 about the traffic. They say that the cars in front of, did you see that? How it kind of tipped over a little? Scary stuff whenever you... Okay, here we go. Watch out for it. Yeah, I can definitely feel the instability. At any point we can tip over if you do one wrong move. Because of that, I'm actually hesitating now to turn on my cruise control at all. Bro, thank you. Can I go first? No, he wants to go first. Fine. Yeah, cars at their finest. Sheesh. Wow, that's a big one. Ouch. Hope everybody's fine. Do like that random event though. Very realistic. You even have that police car, that police guy on the motorcycle waving you off. And I am loving this one. Mountains in the horizon, beautiful skybox. By the way, I have a lot of people asking about the graphics the graphics mod. So probably a lot of people are noticing that the graphics, the overall look of the game, the skybox, the lighting is a bit different from the default. This is Foggy Weather 2.0. It's currently still in closed beta. We're hoping for a release later on this year. But yeah, for sure it will be worth the wait. As you can see how beautiful this is. It complements very well the pro map making skills from SCS. 550 apparently is a very scenic road. Wide 2-lane roads with just trees all over the place, trees and mountains. Very relaxing drive. And it's very nice because if I go to the map again, one sec. It's very nice because I remember when I was before, whenever you went from Albuquerque going to Farmington, you would always have to go via 40 West and then turn north towards 491 and then go there. Now you have this like alternative route and shortcut, I might say. You won't have to go through a town anymore. You won't have to go through Gallup. You can go directly through there. It's very helpful. Gives a lot more options for you. And I always like that, you know. You have a lot of options on which direction you want to head. Ah, yes. You can see those sun rays seep through those trees. Beautiful, isn't it? Very cinematic. Man, look at that. Oh. Okay, I was thinking I would be hitting that fan. Can you see the trailer? Can you see the trailer wobbling? Yes. My steering wheel is also making me feel that wobble very much so. Super scared right now. Okay, it's stabilizing now. So yeah, it's much more exciting actually. You might think when you carry a simple trailer like this, you might think initially, oh, it's not a double. And I noticed a bug there. The speed limit went down from 60 down to 50, but if you look at the GPS, it's still 70. Now it's 70 again. That's a bug right there. They should update the speed limits. I hope someone reported it already. And you should update the speed limits on the GPS as well. Make it consistent. This is such a nice sight. Anywhere you look is scenic. Look at that trailer, guys. It's like it wants to get away from us. I have my lights on? Yes, I do. Phew. Look at that sun. Maybe not directly. It's a bit painful. Yeah. The lighting here. Oh, that is magnificent, isn't it? Okay, I'm liking this now. I'm really liking this. Stick to 70. Cruise control. And remember, I have that adaptive or smart cruise control thing now. So it gives a little bit of leeway. If I set the cruise control to 69 miles, it's not going to enable the retarder. It's not going to slow me down until around 72, around 3 miles ahead. Okay, now the speed limits are applying. That's good. Okay, that's more accurate. Are we almost here? Are we here already? I think we are. I also like that very gradual descent in the speed limits. It's not like it's 70 and then you just see to your right approaching like a few yards away something like a 30 speed limit sign. Very error prone. Like, how would you expect people to slow down that fast, right? From 70 to 30 in 1 second. So I'm glad that they added a few more details in here. Can I go in this lane or should I stay here? I always get confused here. There is no sign. Usually there would be like a turning lane, right? I think you can, because if I look at the position of the traffic lights, there's one on this lane and there's one on that lane. Although I don't really see any AI cars going in this lane on my left, so maybe we are on the right lane. Man, look at that sunset. Actually, it turned out to be like a blessing in disguise. Us traveling at 4 PM so we can experience this beautiful sunset. It's going to get pretty dark pretty soon though, but it's going to be worth it. Let's take a look. What time is it? 9 PM. Wow, okay. Didn't realize we've been traveling for 5 hours because of how nice the views were. But I think we're almost here. I was thinking if we needed to, if you could do like a Q&A, but probably not anymore. I think the entire time was taken up by the updates and me just rambling. But that's fine. So yeah guys, let me know in the comments if you want to join the VTC, and I'll give you both the links probably. You know what, I'll just post it as a comment and I'll probably just sticky it, or I'll include it in the video description if I remember, whichever works. I'll post both links, both the VT log and the trucks book, but I would recommend join both if you can. But if you would only want to join one, man, that looks so good. The truck with the trailer cables, that looks so realistic. Let's go look at this guy as well. And what truck is that? Yeah, trailer cables for the win. Available now as of 1.32. If you're going to only join one of the VTCs, I would suggest checking out the VT log, because the VT log has Discord integration as well. So whenever someone applies to join, we get notified via Discord. Whenever someone finishes a delivery, it gets posted in Discord so everyone can see. So this community, this Clumsy trucking community, as we could call it, is very active on Discord. So if you want to join Discord as well, let me know. I don't share the link publicly. I try to keep it like an insider insider group. But everyone is welcome. You just have to contact me separately. You can go to... There are two ways to join the Discord server if you haven't joined already. You can go to Twitch if you have an account. Go to twitch.tv/theclumsygeek and type in the chat !Discord. We have Nightbot waiting for you there, and he will give you the link. If you don't have a Twitch account, you can also email me, theclumsygeek@gmail.com, and I'll reply with the link to Discord. Now, a lot of people have been recommending I just share the link outright, like I just post it in my description or wherever, and that's fine. I mean, a lot of people do that, but for some reason I prefer to have more like a, I prefer to have people in there who are interested. So, if you want to join, then I guess it would be easy enough to send a note, send an email, a one-liner, or go to Twitch. One extra step to weed out the trolls from the actual guys who are interested in joining. So we get a, how do you say, like a quality over quantity type of thing. All greens. Good thing P16's 3D logos mod is still working perfectly with 1.32. And thank you, Alex, for letting me know, because initially I disabled it. Also, you might notice that some of the trailers, the AI trailers, like you can see Walmart, you can see Walgreens or other real company trailers, that's from P16's mod as well, I think. He changes the logos of the companies themselves, and I think the company trailers he changes. Where are we parking this thing? Okay, that's a bit sharp. Have to go around a long way. That trailer is very nice. Whose is that? Is that mine? No, it's not. Kind of looks similar to ours, doesn't it? Different paint job, but yeah, mostly different everything. I also have that like arrow thing at the bottom of my side skirts for this trailer. Looks like a boat. Looks like the front of the boat. You can see the side skirts there. Very nice. Okay, the question is, can our trailer handle this sharp of a turn? And I have a feeling it cannot. So this might be rip. Maybe I should have entered on reverse. I'm going to hit something. I think I'm going to hit something. Okay, just a little bit by bit, guys. Work with me here. How sharp is that? Yeah, that's pretty sharp. Look at those trailer cables, almost going to snap. But can manage it. We can manage. I don't think you can actually snap your trailer cables in here in game, so we should be safe there. The only problem is if your trailer hits your truck because of the angle. But I think we should be safe there as well. Right. At least we have it in the right direction now. Now we can start turning gradually. Yeah, my axle settings for this trailer are the spread ones. I'm actually not sure what the effect is, but I kind of like how unique they look. Like if you look at that trailer at the back, the axles of this trailer are so far apart. Not sure what they're for, if they give you a more stable load, or maybe that's why my trailer is so wobbly. I have no clue. And yes, we are so far away from the target here. Let's do that a lot sharper. Have to go at it really sharp. I have to like hug that corner. Let's try that again. Start turning now, I guess. Like that. Make it sharp. Is that be sharp enough? Or is that too sharp already? We have all the space here on the right, so that's good. Here on the left, still a bit lacking, but I think we can make it up on this side, maybe? So we go around all the way. Maybe that will work. That means it's going to become like a blindside reverse now, which is pretty tricky. Yeah, but hopefully we can manage. Just a bit of adjustment. Progress bit by bit. And yes, I'm trying to do this first person for realism. This is what I miss when I'm when I'm parking a double trailer. It's like you can't really reverse it. I think only a few talented people can do that. So you basically just deliver your load straight. This one though, you can reverse at least. At least this one, my brain can handle the calculations a bit more, so I have a fighting chance of parking it. Is that good enough? Yeah, I think that's a good enough angle, and then we reverse it. That is looking good. Let's give it a better turn there. Up. Not too much. Going to damage it. Don't rock the boat. Let's park that a little bit better. We can do better than that. Okay. There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. There we go. Okay, good. So, parking brake. Now you are required to stop your engine before you can unload the thing. There we go. Let's see how that looks. So I'm looking at my Trucksbook client on the other screen, and I'm waiting for it to log my job. It's not coming up with anything. 12,800, that's good. 212 miles. Do we take another job? No, we rest. We sleep first. Okay, that's good. Drive, okay, I see it. I'm looking at my Trucksbook client now, and it says sent Albuquerque to Farmington, 342 kilometers. Why is it in kilometers? Profit is $12,819. Is that accurate what we got? I think more or less. Good. Alright, I'm happy. And that probably got logged in VT log as well, because I have both enabled at the moment. Alright, but yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just leave it here. So yes, that's going to be it for now, guys. Very short episode today compared to the usual ones, that is. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did like the video, please don't forget, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, comment, share with your friends. Look forward to what you have to say, and if you noticed any fancy, funny stuff or some things that I did wrong, let me know in the comments so I can correct them for next time, okay? Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Catch you in the next one. And Clumsy Trucking. Looking forward to seeing you in Discord and in the VTCs. Thanks and bye-bye. Clumsy Trucking. Don't forget. Very loud. Sorry about that. Have a nice day and bye-bye.